Dude, back when technology was cool, when the Apple iMac was out, and it came in like so many different colors. Oh my god, this! Hang on, I will show you guys if you weren't there. If you were not there, you were missing out. Goddamn WebP images! I miss the times when all we had to worry about was the machine apocalypse. I know, now we have to worry about the machine apocalypse and like a bunch of other stuff. Dude, back when tech was fucking fun and not fucking insane. Yeah, literally came in. What the fuck is a live stream? You're talking about the news? Oh my god. If I can find an image. God damn it, WebP. Who made WebP? I just want to talk. I just want to talk to you. You would erase me, Crumb? You would erase me from existence? That's so cold. I know, isn't that awesome, Crazy? I'm so excited to get the gang back together for Digimon Day. Digimon, Digital Mondays, Digimon Days are the champions. It's not personal. I'm taking it personally. Okay. I can't find a good picture of the stupid fucking iMac computers. But trust me, they were cool. Just Google Apple iMac 90s and you will see peak technology, okay? Peak, I tell you. Peak! Hey, you're fine, Crazy. You're fine. You've been playing Wilds? I'm glad you're enjoying it. I kind of fell off. Wilds. I beat the game. I did a little bit of hunting in post-game, and I'm like, I get it. Yeah, that's fun. That's good. Good enough for me. I'm good. It was a fun game. Fun little 20-hour game. I'm happy with that. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Back in our day, the internet came on a disc. Back in my day, the internet came on a disc and you could get free internet, you guys. You could get free internet for a while, however much they said you could. It was called AOL. Look at that. 1,175 hours free for 50 days. Hi, boss! Can you imagine how much internet we use in 50 days today? Hi, Apollo's Goddess! Welcome back! Dude, we used to get these discs in the mail all the time. My siblings told me about it. Dude, these things were peak. And they would send you so many you could just keep doing it. But the weird thing is AOL. So I don't even remember. Oh, okay, I'll just call you Apollo. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. AIM was so goated. AIM was so goated. Oh my god. I'm gonna trigger you guys. guys know this one. You guys know this one. Let's. This is sounds that every night. Oh, this is sounds and visuals. I can't wait to play Neopets. I can't wait to play Neopets. Oh boy, I'm so excited. And then, so that was how you got on the internet, was that ungodly sound. And then once you connected to the internet, you opened up your browser, which was probably Internet Explorer. Yeah, it was Internet Explorer. Get off the phone! You know what? Here's something that I just thought about. I don't think there were internet providers back then. I don't think there were internet providers because your computer hooked up to the internet through the phone, and AOL was the one who gave you the hours of internet for free. So like, there were not internet providers. It was just you plugged your computer up to the phone line and you put the disc in and you got internet somehow. And I don't know how. It just worked. And so you would get on AOL, and then that would take about 2 minutes to load the homepage. And then you would look up Neopets. You would go to Neopets, and each of those pages took about 1 to 2 minutes to load. The big pages took like 3 to 5 minutes to load. So if you were a kid and you had like 30 minutes of computer time, you were like screaming and raging at the fucking web pages to load. I mean, because your mom would be like, I'm expecting a phone call in 30 minutes, so you have to be off the computer in 30 minutes. And I'm like, I just have to check on my Neopets. And you have like 4 fucking Neopets, and you gotta check on them all, feed them all, play some games to get some Neo points or whatever the fuck it was. And so you're like screaming, like, load faster! Like mashing the refresh button. Bad. It's bad. Do you know how Wi-Fi came to be? It's actually an interesting story. I do not. Astronauts actually used the Wi-Fi as a way to try and contact aliens. I believe it. We'll be trying anything. I mean, if it shoots out a signal, we've probably tried to shoot it out into outer space. Probably signals that we don't even know about. I was hooked on Neopets for a good minute. I loved Neopets, but I was very unaware of how to play it. I was still just like a little bit too young, I think. So like, I wanted to play Neopets, and like I liked the cute animal aspect of it, but I was like, well, you can't really like do anything with them. And whenever I would try to fight other Neopets like in Pokemon, they would just die because their stats were ass. And I couldn't play like long enough to like accumulate anything of value because I had like 30 minutes or an hour to play a day. I wish I was born earlier to yell at my siblings over the internet. You know what? I don't have any siblings, so I got lucky there. I used to play EverQuest back then. Trying to play an MMO on dial-up was rough. Oh my god, I can imagine. Oh lord. Call the... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna call AOL. I'm gonna call AOL. Hang on. I'm calling them. I wonder if they'll answer me. This may be recorded. Have a special promotion today for select callers. For over 50, press 1 now. Not press out. For over 50,
Hello and congratulations. Just calling today. We're offering a medical alert device. You know, it's the little life-saving button you wear around your neck in case of an emergency. These devices are often very expensive. So press 1 now to take advantage of this special offer and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with 24/7 support. Don't wait. Press 1 now or remain on the line for additional options. Again, press 1 now to claim your free device or remain on the line for additional options.
Not the life alert.
Thank you for calling. This is Jessica.
Someone actually answered. I don't know who that was. I don't even. They never said a company at all. They never said what company it was. I'm sorry, Jessica. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No disrespect to whatever it is that you do. I'm sorry. I should have fucking played into it. I should have been like, "Hi, I'm calling for the 1,175 hours of free AOL. Can I please?" I folded under zero pressure. That's me. Okay, in case you didn't know, any amount of pressure, I'm like a piece of, I'm like a card castle or the card house, a deck of playing cards. Make a house out of it. That's me. I fold very easily. Now they have all your personal info and you're on every list. The joke is on you. I was already on every list, good and bad. Not every list. Not all of them. Think about it. Not that one. Not that other one either. Okay. I'll give you this though. I said to call him for shits and giggles, not thinking you do it. Oh, I'll do it, but I just will fold at the first sign of resistance. At the first sign of resistance, I will fold. Self-report, no, self-report, no self-report. It's not a self-report. I reported negative. Okay. And you got 5. You got 5. Somebody got 20 today. Jessica wanted to Jessica wanted to help, but I don't think she works for AOL. Jessica wanted to help, but she didn't work for AOL. She works for like Life Alert. And the fucking audacity of making the AOL number a senior citizen helpline. Like, come on. They're like, oh, they're gonna need this number. They're gonna find this old ass disc in their fucking dresser, and they're gonna be like, yeah, we we're gonna no, well, okay, it's kind of white. It's white. I feel like it's whiter in this with this model than it is. I think I need to recolor it. It's supposed to be like blonde. A boomer calling for boomer help. Yeah, they did that. They did that on purpose, 100%. Dude, what if they call me back and they're like, "Ma'am, are you okay? Are you in trouble?" You know, I probably wasn't even a real person. It's probably still a bot. It was probably still a bot. Yeah, I'm never answering. I don't answer the phone anyways, so nothing will change. I don't answer the phone and I don't listen to my voicemails unless I'm like expecting one, like an important one. And then I gotta go through and I have like 27 voicemails. And that takes forever to get through. And then I find out that the person I thought that I needed to leave a voicemail wasn't even the one that left the voicemail. Time to never answer the phone ever again. Miss, you pissed off Jessica. We're coming to get our get back. Be prepared. They could shut my internet off. If it's AOL, they probably have that power. They're like the grandfather of internet. It's gotta be some kind of... You know what? I know how we can solve this issue. We can just Google the fucking number. 1-800-506. Sorry, I had to make it big. I can't see. I'm old. Okay. It's Medicaid! It is Medicaid. It's the number for Medicaid. Oh wait, no, it's not. Sorry. It's not. What am I on? I just found something so odd. It's a MySpace page. It's a MySpace page, and it looks like Windows 93. Oh wait, hang on. I don't know what I'm on. Don't Google this. Okay, I'm on some weird shit right now. I probably am on a list. Okay, I did it for you guys. I'm probably am on a list now. So, thank you for that. Thank you for that. No, it's not Medicaid. I thought it was Medicaid. It's not Medicaid. I genuinely don't know what that number goes to. I just found an image with this exact disc that I'm showing you right now. Imagine trying to explain to today's generation that we got our internet from a CD back in the day. What are you looking at? If you Google the phone number on this disc, a very strange website pops up that says MySpace Windows 93. That's what it says. And when you click on it, it looks like a recreation of a MySpace page, but I don't think it is. I think it's a trap. I think it's a trap. I think it's a trap. I'm cursed. I'm cursed. I'm gonna have to throw the whole PC out now. Dude, MySpace? Did anybody here ever use MySpace? No, oh, no, because you know what would have to happen for that to happen as a... I don't wanna drink another lasagna smoothie, okay? I don't want to do it. I don't want to! But yeah, MySpace was like the grandfather of social media. MySpace was crazy. And then it all of a sudden one day, like nobody just stopped. Everyone just stopped using it one day. It was so strange. And then like Justin Timberlake from NSYNC bought MySpace and turned it into a music platform. And still nobody uses it. I don't know how it's still functioning as a website. Yeah, Facebook happened. But did you know Facebook was originally for college students? My sister brother they might. I had to delete mine. Like I had to contact customer support and delete it. Like have my account permanently deleted because I had a weird stalker. And it was very strange, and I had to like email customer support and be like, look, because you couldn't like delete your account. It would still be up. And so I had to email customer support and be like, look, I'm dealing with a situation, like a privacy concern, and I really need my account deleted. And they did it. But like I had to like go through crazy steps that would probably not be legal today. Like got a bunch of... Really? Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't get any of that. I have safe search on, that's why. I'm a good little girl. I have safe search on. I use safe search. If you got that, you're a heathen with safe search off, and we know what that means. I will pretend to believe these lies. You know what? Okay, I'm not the one with safe search off, buddy. I'm not the one with safe search on. I got safe search on. So my poor little eyes don't see naughty things. Safe search is for cowards. Safe search is for people and places and things. No comment, crazy. You don't use safe search, do you? Technically, I have it on one browser and off on another. I think we all know why. I think we all know why that is. I think we all know why that is. And we don't need to go into it. I think we all know why that is. Don't post question marks. Don't post question marks. You know. Hey, look at this. Ask Felix about Howie. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Why does it keep disappearing? I found the MySpace thing. Actually, going through this sends me back. Okay, there's another web. God, what was it called? There's another website that's like, oh, it's like it's called Space Hey. Spacehey.com. It's a MySpace clone that they remade. They remade MySpace. I've never had it, so I'm gonna look it up out of actual curiosity. Wait, you never had MySpace? Okay. Let me screenshot this and show you, because this website is a carbon copy of what MySpace used to look like. Like, almost completely. Almost completely, this is exactly what MySpace looked like when it first existed. So you would have, this would say MySpace, a space for friends, just like this. Home, yeah, bulletins are hard to explain. So, God, I wish I could show you a profile. I was so MySpace pilled. I can't even explain this to you guys. You guys just want to understand. I was so MySpace pilled that I had an account where I made MySpace layouts for other people. I was HTML coding for other people's so they could have aesthetic MySpace pages. You could put your favorite song on your profile, and whenever anybody would visit your profile, they would hear that song. And if you were mad at somebody, if you were mad at like your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or you were fighting with your friend, you would put a song on. And because you know that they were going to look at your profile and hear that song and be like, I know that's about me. I know that's about me. And don't get me started on the top 8. When friendships were public and visible, you had your top 8 displayed on your profile, and those were your top 8 friends. And if you got moved down in the list of someone's top 8 friends, or if you were taken off of someone's top 8 friends, that was like huge drama. That was like huge drama. It was crazy. Like, if you've gotten a fight with your friend, you took your friend off the top 8. And then they would call you and be like, I saw that you took me off of your top 8 friends. And I was like, yeah, it's because I saw you talking to Billy at lunch. And you know I like him. So, of course, I'm going to take you off my top 8 because we're not friends. And she'd be like, well, I'm going to take you off my top 8 because you drank my milk at lunch, okay? Right in front of Jimmy. And you know I like him. And you know he's lactose intolerant, so he doesn't like when people drink milk around him. And he had to get up and go to another table because you drank milk right in front of him. So you're off my top 8. And I'm like, I didn't care. And then I would change my song. I would just change my fucking profile song like Good Charlotte. If you aren't on the top 8, you disappeared to the aether. Well, then people started coming out with like, I don't want to say mods, but it was some weird shit where like you could have more than top 8. You could have like top 16 or top 24. And then MySpace eventually just integrated it to where you could have top 18 or top 24. So you could have more friends on your top. It was a crazy time. It was wild. I'm going to see if I can find a classic MySpace profile and explain it to you. Because it was crazy. It was completely crazy. Truly the wild west of the internet. Going through this Space Hay site. I know! It is literally a carbon copy of MySpace, Crumb. You're welcome. It's so cute. It's so... Look, what did I click on? Oh my god, I clicked on... I got a virus now. Well, email. Oh yeah, email. Live journal, where you just put your diary on the internet for everyone to see. Okay, this is the most MySpace profile I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Genuinely, this MySpace profile is absolutely insane. And it's so accurate. It's absolutely accurate, okay? Try not to throw up when you see this. Where is it? Fuck. Where is it? Where is it? This was a MySpace profile. This is a MySpace clone, though. This is a MySpace clone. But this is, like, pretty much, like, the vibe that MySpace had. Like, everyone was emo. Everyone had fucking all this shit on their profile. Yeah, this sums it up. Everyone had pictures like this. The picture's too high res for sure. I had a picture on Facebook where you couldn't even see, or MySpace, where you couldn't even see my nose because I had the fucking... You could take a picture on your camera, upload it to your computer, and then you would adjust the brightness, hue, and saturation until you were pretty much completely washed out. That was your MySpace profile picture. I wish I could show you guys some of my old MySpace profile pictures because they were insane. All I can hear, dude, I can imagine, yeah, 3 Days Grace is playing in the background. Absolutely on this girl's profile. Absolutely on this girl's profile. Oh my god, I think I just found another one. Hang on. Wait, where did it go? Oh, here we go. This is also a good one. This is a really good one. Yeah, this is so good. Oh my god. Maybe some Green. Oh, yes. Green Day. Hi, Demon Dew. This one is also very good. This one might actually be more genuine than the first one I showed you. Okay, so this is like pretty much a really, really good one. It's got the matching panels with the background. It's got, so I don't think you guys can really see this, but this, oh, you can't see where my mouse is. You can't see where my mouse is, but this is a really, really good one. Like, this was the vibe. Like, this was very much the vibe of what we had going on. It was crazy. It was so crazy! I love the flash art in the background. I know! Dude, it was fun! Okay, social media used to be fun and creative, and you could do whatever you want. I mean, it was the Wild West back then. And you could do whatever you wanted, both in good and bad ways. MySpace was a light in my life, and I had a lot of fun with it. You could personalize it as much as you wanted to. And I mean, it was an HTML page, so like, it really depended on how well you knew HTML to do what you could do with it. And I learned HTML so that I could do what I wanted. Probably. Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm saying there was good and bad back then. I mean, you know, there wasn't a lot of moderation in any way, shape, or form. There was a lot back then that was accepted that is not accepted today for good reason. But like back then, like I said, nobody really knew. But you learn, okay? You can't be stuck in the past. Well, that's how we did it when I was growing up. Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. Okay, I'm gonna show you actual. This might be the best picture. This might be the best MySpace example, okay? The man, the myth, the legend. This man was on everyone's friends list. Not because we wanted him there, but because he made us. His name was Tom, and he is the man who created MySpace. Yes. So this is exactly what your MySpace profile looked like if you didn't have all the crazy shit in it. So this was how you talk to people. So you'll see contacting Tom, send message, add to friends, instant message, add to group, rank user, block user, add to favorites, forward to friend, pics and videos. Let me tell you something about MySpace pictures. It was, how do I explain it? Okay, so we had these things called bulletins, and when it wasn't a status. We didn't have statuses. We had bulletins, which are kind of like statuses, because you'd post a bulletin and it would go to all your friends' bulletin boards and they could read it and do whatever. So we had bulletins, and you would post a bulletin that said PC for PC. And that meant picture comment for picture comment, which means if you leave a comment on my picture, I will leave a comment on your picture, and that will show that we are popular because our pictures have comments on them. So we would all comment each other's pictures, and we would also own each other's pictures. As strange as that sounds, you would, like, your friends would post, this picture is owned by blah blah, whoever, XK Kelsey G9XX, or whoever. Like, that's, and then if somebody else was like, I own this picture, it was such a weird time, but we loved it. It was amazing. It was good back then. Your friends could own your pictures. Yeah. Our grainy, I don't even know what resolution pictures were back then. What resolution were MySpace pictures? A 100 by 100. 100 by 100. Tom was on everyone's friends list. Yeah, Tom was on everyone's friends list, and I don't think you could get rid of him. Maybe you could. Maybe you could. But then Facebook came out. And when Facebook came out, see, here's the thing. I don't understand how Facebook got so popular, because I remember when Facebook came out, we were getting on Facebook and being like, oh, okay, where are our top 8s? Where are our profile songs? Like, where is that stuff? And it didn't have it. And we were like, well, why would we want to use this when it doesn't have top 8 or profile songs? Like, why would we care about using that? Like, why the fuck would we want to switch to this? But we all did for some reason. I don't understand how it happened. I genuinely do not understand how it happened, but it happened. And I'm not happy about it. Because it's the future? Yeah, it's the future, but it's a grim future. Because Facebook is full of crazy shit now. I saw an AI image on Facebook of a 5-year-old child carving an elaborate wood sculpture, and the caption was like, this child's parents were murdered. Can you like and share to show him that he's doing a good job? And it was literally a toddler carving like a Michelangelo wooden sculpture, and all these old people in the comments were like, God bless him. Oh, God bless this child. And I was like, we're cooked. We are fucking cooked. Has any of you gone on Facebook in the past year or two? It's insane. Casually drop. Yeah, but back in the day, you didn't. But you also didn't have many options either. You had MySpace, and then you had Facebook. And YouTube was not a social platform. YouTube was literally just for little people's videos. People's little videos, and you could rate them from 1 to 5 stars. There was no thumbs up, thumbs down. There was a star rating system. I avoid Facebook like the like. How many social medias have there been in the last 15 years that have failed? Yeah, there was not an ad to be found on MySpace. Not a single ad. YouTube was not monetized at all. People made YouTube videos. Lean in. I'll tell you why people made YouTube back then. Because it was fun. That's why they made it. For the love of the fucking game. And now, kids are like, I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up. Vine, Kick, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and God knows how many more. Vine! Who remembers Vine? If anybody here does not remember Vine, I don't know what to tell you. Are you 2 years old? God. Vine was so peak. I gotta say, TikTok. Oh my god! My yearbook! Holy shit! Okay, let me say something. MySpace was like a happy little village. Okay? My yearbook was like the fucking slums. My yearbook was the shady man in a trench coat in the alley. Okay? My yearbook was not to be ventured. Crazy shit over there. A lot of people trying to date each other. A lot of catfishing. A lot of Chris Hansen type of people. I mean, it was a buffet for Chris Hansen. We'll say that. Absolute buffet. It's a dating site now. Yeah. I mean, that's what primarily what I remember it being used for was like hooking up back then and like, you know, chat rooms and stuff like that. Like my yearbook, if you think MySpace was a wild, yeah, now called Meet Me, yes. But my yearbook, that shit was crazy. We did have Neopets, which was epic. So it was ahead of its time. Kind of. Kind of. It was a little bit ahead of its time in the fact that, like, it just let anything could fly over there. Anything could fucking fly over there. Remind me. Okay, we had, so before LimeWire, we had, what the fuck was it called? Kaza. Yes, we had Kaza and Napster. Yes. Void Stick. Oh my god, I thought I was the only one in the world that knew about BearShare. I thought I was the only one in the fucking world that knew about BearShare. How dare you? How dare you bring that up? Let me tell you something about BearShare. BearShare was like LimeWire, except it had like a social function. So, guess what? You could talk to fucking men from other countries while you download music. And you could get preyed upon. It was horrible. I remember talking to some kind of like grown men. Yes. BearShare. Yeah, BearShare. Yeah. It was like LimeWire, but much sketchier. Bad. Like I said, back then was the Wild West of the internet. The Wild West. And guess what? When you use LimeWire and you downloaded a song, you didn't know if it was going to be the song that you wanted to download, or if it was going to be Bill Clinton giving a speech, or if it was going to be audio of a woman moaning. You didn't know. You were gambling every time. But you got so used to it that you recognized the file size of the Bill Clinton speech. So if you were like, I want to download Good Charlotte, Young and the Restless. Oh, that song, I can tell. That song is 12 kilobytes. That's the Bill Clinton speech. That's gonna fucking be a virus. You just figured it out. Nobody was there to hold our hand. Nobody was there to protect us. You know, we just had run of the internet. We just had free roam. You got so used to it, you never played anything from P2P. Yeah. Yeah, all the song parodies were credited to Weird Al. You know what? There's probably songs that I still think are by Weird Al that aren't. I remember downloading entire discography from artists, and it would take days. I remember downloading the Beatles discography. I was super into the Beatles for a long time. I still like them, but I was like obsessed with them for a while. I think it took 2 days to download the Beatles discography, which I know they have like a lot of songs, but can you imagine it taking 2 days of constant downloading? That's crazy. That's willy crazy. It was a crazy time. And I don't want to go back. I want MySpace back, but that's about it. But you know what? Tom, he sold MySpace for like millions of dollars, and now he's just vibing. He's like, I did what I wanted. I'm good. I'm good. Can you fucking believe he was 30 years old when he made MySpace? I downloaded a lot of audio-only stand-up specials. I just downloaded music. I just downloaded whatever I wanted. I don't think I ever downloaded movies because I didn't know that I could. And I did not have my own like blank CDs and blank DVDs for a long time, and I had to keep like mooching off my friends who did, and they kept being like, okay, this is the last one. Like, I started paying my friends for their blank CDs because my mom wouldn't buy me any. They're expensive. I was like, well, I'm paying for them like a la carte. So, or I would download the songs. Burning CDs was a passion. It was fun, but I got in trouble one time because my mom found one of them, and she was like listening to it, and it had some bad songs on it, and so I got in trouble. I didn't have safe search off back then, or on. I didn't have safe search on back then. But yeah, burning CDs was crazy, and to really show you how old I am, I remember recording cassette tapes off the radio. CDs were around. Let me make a disclaimer. I had CDs. I just had a stereo that did everything. So I had a stereo that had tapes and CDs in it. Because tapes were old and like outdated, but like they were still like, people used them. People still use them. So like, I had a blank tape, and if I wanted to make a mixtape, I would wait until a song came on the radio, and then I'd run over, and I'd be like, record! And so sometimes you'd get like DJs talking in your songs. I used to record my favorite TV shows on VHS. I used to do that too. I remember one time, me and my friend, I swear to God, we were the first Let's Players. Because I remember we had this VCR, we hooked it up to my GameCube, and then we also hooked up like a toy microphone somehow. I don't know how I did this. We hooked up a microphone, we hooked up a GameCube, we hooked up the VCR, and we recorded ourselves playing Super Mario Sunshine, and we recorded our audio of like our commentary of playing Super Mario Sunshine. And I was like, I swear to God, we are the first Let's Players. We are. We were ahead of our time. We could have profited off that. We could have uploaded that to YouTube. We'd be millionaires now. We'd be the Game Grumps. Okay? On the subject of piracy, my dad modded our PS1 where we could just copy games from Blockbuster onto CDR discs. Dude, that's cool. Do you remember when some CDs, am I thinking right? Some CDs you could put into the PS1 and like there would be like little special bonus things on them. Do you guys remember that? Am I hallucinating? Was that a thing or do I have that backwards? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I always tried to do that. No. Like bonus content that could only be accessed on PS1. Am I tripping? This existed, right? Like some CD. It was something like that. Am I crazy? It wasn't the visualizer, but it was something. It was something. I swear this was real. I swear. I'm gonna try and look it up because I want to know now. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm thinking. I think I'm thinking wrong. I don't think I'm explaining it right. I think I'm having a aneurysm. There's a PS1 game called Monster Rancher. Yes! Yes, I remember that. I was very into Monster Rancher, but I didn't have it. I didn't have a PS1 actually. I didn't have a PS1, so I missed out on all that fun stuff. That's probably why I also didn't play the Digimon World games, because I didn't have a PS1. This. Yeah, I can't remember what I'm thinking of. Dude, Void Stick, that is exactly what happened to me. Literally, that is exactly what happened to me. I kept the N64 though. I kept the N64. So I didn't get to really play the PlayStation, and I didn't really want to buy games for the PlayStation because, like, I wasn't going to be able to play them that much. So, and I was more interested in getting games for my Game Boy. I was much more interested in getting games for my Game Boy Color. I miss my GameCube. Oh my god, I miss my GameCube so bad. It gets so much hate. Did you guys know the GameCube gets so much hate? For no reason? I don't have mine. I was in a tragedy. GameCube was the best Nintendo console, but people fucking hated it. Like, you go on Reddit, oh my god, they shit talk it so bad. My grandmother still has hers. Yeah, you should ask her if you can play it. Your GameCube was so good. GameCube and PS2. I think that was probably when video games were at their peak. I can't even lie. GameCube and PS2 era was crazy. So many game series got their start from GameCube and PS2. I mean, Animal Crossing, that came out on GameCube originally, and it will forever be the best Animal Crossing. because it was simple and it was to the point and you didn't have to do any bullshit. And the animals were mean to you, which I like. I remember playing the Hulk movie game. Oh my god, you got the Hulk movie game? I never got the Hulk movie game. I had Scooby-Doo on the GameCube and it was very hard. It was very, very difficult. Zai! What the hell? Animals don't eat down to me. What? No, they'd call me stupid and stinky and stuff. Now everybody's like, la la la, let's be friends. And I'm like, no! Tell me I'm a piece of shit! It was their personality, you know? Also had the open season movie game on the GameCube. Oh my god, I never had that either. I had The Sims 2 on GameCube. I had The Sims 2. And I had Batten Kaitos. And I had... Wait, Batten Kaitos, was that for the PS2 or was that for GameCube? I think that was for GameCube. What allegations? Yes, Pikmin made its debut on GameCube, but never played it though. I never played it because when I found out that the Pikmin could die, I got sad and I didn't want to kill any of them. Spider-Man 2 on GameCube, that's right. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, 2 of the best Zelda games of all times on the GameCube. I can't wait until Nintendo puts GameCube games on the Switch. I have a feeling when the Switch 2 comes out, they're going to put GameCube games because I think it'll be able to handle it. Not that the Switch can't handle GameCube games. The Switch can't handle much, okay? I don't know what happened, what they were thinking with those specs. It can't even run their own game. It can barely run Legend of Zelda. I don't know what they're doing. Switch could definitely handle GameCube. Yeah, I know it could, but it's also got such limited memory. I don't know. I can't wait for Switch 2. I'm excited for Switch 2. Switch 2 is probably going to be... No, I can't even say Switch 2 is going to be a day one buy for me because probably scalpers are going to have them snatched up for the first year. My 2010 $500 laptop could handle GameCube? True. True. My phone could handle GameCube. My phone could. But that's what I'm saying, is I know Switch can handle GameCube. But I think they're waiting till Switch 2 to put GameCube on there. Why? I don't know. Because they're stupid. Because they're like totally dumb. I think they should let me run Nintendo. If I was gonna run Nintendo, I would put all the Pokemon games, all the Zelda, all the everything. I would put every game Nintendo has ever made onto that system. And then guess what? Nintendo Online subs, everyone in the world would have one. And isn't that what they want? Because how much money does it take to just emulate a game? Because that's what it is. It's literally an emulator. To put a game on an emulator and just leave it there. It does not take much effort. Yeah, I have it. I have the Nintendo Online Game Boy emulator. I have all of them! Because they're all good. What's on that one? I still use my offline Game Boy Color. Dude, I lost all that shit. I lost all that shit. My Game Boy Color, my Game Boy Advance. I don't have none of that stuff anymore. It all got lost. And then probably eventually thrown out. You should play Quest for Camelot. That was my first Zelda game. Quest for Camelot? Is that the one where he says, "Excuse me, princess"? Quest for Camelot? I don't even think that's a Zelda game. That's not a Zelda game! Oh my god, but I remember that movie. I remember that fucking movie. I'm gonna Google the video game. Oh my god, it is a Zelda clone. Oh my god. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Dude, there's like no screenshots of this game online. You can write a oh my god. You weren't kidding! It is a Zelda clone. Like, almost, even the UI is almost identical. That's crazy. That is crazy. I remember. Money. Yeah, money. But to be fair, every Zelda game up to... They need to put motherfucking Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on the goddamn Switch. Okay? Even if they do it in one of those bullshit, like how they did Mario with Galaxy, where it's like a 25th anniversary thing, where you can only get it for a limited time. Bitch, I will get it. I will get it. And I will play the shit out of it, because Wind Waker, you know what? I have to admit something. I never beat Wind Waker. It was too hard for me. I was a stupid little child, and it was too hard. I did beat Twilight Princess, and Twilight Princess was the first Zelda game I ever beat. Not the first one I played, but the first one I ever beat. Pokemon GX, give me Shadow Lugia again. Wait, was that Pokemon Coliseum? Pokemon XD? What's Pokemon GX? No, wait. No, I think you do mean Pokemon X. Yeah, Pokemon XD. Gale of Dark with Shadow. Ooh. Pokemon. Pokemon. Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. Yeah, GameCube was a crazy era. And then the Wii came out, and I was like, ew. No, I don't want to play the Wii. You know why I didn't want to play the Wii? Because I don't have good aim with, like, moving. And I didn't think I was going to be good at playing the Wii. So I was like, I'm not playing that. So I genuinely don't think I really ever got a Wii. Until, like, way later when I found out you can play it with controller. After I found out you can play it with controller, I was like, okay, I'll play it. I'll do it. Yeah, the Wii did blow up, but I wasn't about it. I was like, I'll keep my GameCube, thank you very much. I'll keep my GameCube, thank you very fucking much. Don't try to sell me this Wii bullshit. You can play GameCube games on it. I know, I was a hater. I understand. I know, that's crazy. Unpopular opinion. I know. Okay? I'm not saying I was correct. I'm just telling you how I felt. Okay, I'm not saying I was right. No, Mario in Space was absolutely not fucking. Because Mario Sunshine was the best game in the whole world. Super Mario Sunshine towers over Super Mario Galaxy. Imagine going from having a huge levels and like a massive overworld to explore to running around on tiny ass planet doing boring ass shit. Oh, I'm going from planet to planet. Well, that's lame and stupid. And Sunshine was peak. I'm sorry. Sunshine was peak. Galaxy was boring and I never played it. I was a Wii hater. I don't know how else to tell you guys this. I was a hater of everything on the Wii because I loved everything on the GameCube so much that when they tried to make different stuff for the Wii, I was like, no, it's not as good as a GameCube. GameCube was peak. I'm not coping. I'm telling you guys, this is how I felt genuinely in my heart. This is how I felt genuinely in my heart was I did not like the Wii. I'm not saying I was right. I'm just saying that's how I felt. I was anti-Wii. Maybe I should play some Wii games. You know what? I did buy Skyward Sword from like Target online or something, and I have no idea where it was. I probably threw it away accidentally because I never took it out of the pack. I didn't have PS2, so Simpsons Hit and Run on GameCube was my GTA. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. The Shrek game on the GameCube was also fucking incredible. I did not play it. Can we all agree the Wii U sucked? I had a Wii U. And you know what? It did. Because besides Super Mario Maker, what the fuck was on the Wii U? I swear to God, they remade the same Mario game for the Wii U like 3 times. Am I crazy? Am I misremembering? There was a Mario game that they released like 3 times for the Wii U. I swear to God. Oh, you guys, Xenoblade Chronicles X? I'm actually gonna get that. I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles. Is it like a sequel or something? Or is it like the first game? Because I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles on stream. But I don't know how they do weird things with their numbers, like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Xenoblade. But you know what? It's not as bad as Kingdom Hearts. I'll give it that. Kingdom Hearts 1.7, 0.25. Like what? Super Mario 3D Land on 3DS, Super Mario 3D World, and Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Sphere on Switch. Yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles 1, then X, then 2, then 3. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, games have gotta stop this nonsense. Stop this nonsense! 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Anybody can understand it. God, I can't imagine what it was like to be a Kingdom Hearts fan back when they were making games. I mean, God, you'd buy the same Kingdom Hearts game 5 different times. X was very different. It's more open world and you can pilot the mechs. Wait, so it's a re-release of an already existing game? I thought it was a brand new game. Welcome in, Positive Poppy. No sadness. No sadness. We're talking about retro game consoles. That's a happy topic. It was stuck in Wii U prison. What? Bro. This whole time I thought X was a new game. Oh, you know what, Poppy? It's because I'm old and I don't know what you're referencing. I'm so sorry. It's because I'm old and I have no idea what that means. So, you know what? You got lucky. You got lucky. You picked an old lady. My plan failed. Yeah. Sorry. Pikmin 3? Pikmin 3 was one of them? Oh, wait. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yeah. So I was like, is this like a super cool Xenoblade? So they're just releasing it on the Switch. Okay. Maybe I won't play Xenoblade Chronicles then, because damn, why do they gotta be so fucking confusing? You mean like how Mario Kart basically skipped to 7 out of nowhere? You know what? I was such a lame. Okay, I was lame as fuck. Well, I'm... Listen. When I met Elvis, he was very nice. And he signed an autograph for me. I have nothing bad to say. He was very pleasant to be around. Okay? He was very nice. From what I know, there's big mechs. Yeah, I see a big mech on the cover. I thought Xenoblade Chronicles was like fantasy, but I guess it's more like mech. Double Dash? Dude. Guys, I have to tell you something. I never played Mario Kart because I didn't have anybody to play with. Okay, that's why I'm bad at Mario Kart, okay? Because I didn't have any friends to play with. Sorry. I didn't have any siblings. I was lonely and I played board games with my dog. Xenogears? I think I was too much into Zelda and Mario back then. I wasn't really open to expanding. And you know what? I did get down with some Melee. I did play Melee a lot. I played Melee a lot. You would have... Thank you, Crazy. Thank you. It's okay. I had my dog. I had my dog to play board games. Yeah, you know what? My fucking family, they would buy me all these cool ass board games like Pokemon, Pokemon board game, and like all these crazy cool board games. I didn't have no siblings. And they wouldn't play with me. So who am I supposed to play with? My friends? My friends were stupid and I got mad when they didn't understand the rules. Marley's dog was a chess grandmaster. No, my dog was a pretty princess. Okay, because we played pretty princess. And you know what? Sometimes she won. Yeah, I'll admit it. Sometimes my dog won in board games against me. And now that I'm looking back on that, not my proudest moment, but she was a very beautiful princess. And she sat there and let me put crowns and earrings and necklaces on her. So she was a good sport. Now you have all of us to play games and hang out with. Yeah! Now I have you guys. Now I have you guys. You guys are better than my dog. I'm just kidding. You're not better than my dog. Sorry. My dog was way cooler. But that's just dogs, okay? That's just dogs. Dogs are just, they just have that. They're just cool. Yeah. He would sit there. She'd like let me put all kinds of crazy stuff on her. And I'd be like, you won! You're the pretty princess now. Not really understanding how fucking sad that was. How fucking sad that was that my dog just beat me in a game that I controlled completely. But that just shows how honest I was. I was honest. Okay, I wasn't gonna just like, I was like, dang, she won. Like, nothing I can do about it. You know, she won fair and square. Like, what am I gonna do? She was a good dog. She was a good lady. Crystal Rose, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But yeah. Yeah, they remind me of all these board games. I will say I played Melee a lot. I played Super Smash Bros. Melee so much. But I got like I just played like the solo stuff a lot. And I played against bots. I got really good against bots to the point to where I could beat almost anybody that I played in real life. Like any of my friends. I'm not saying I was good. I'm just saying I was the best out of all my friends. I was probably not good, but I do remember I would turn all the bots up to like the max level and it would be like 1v3 or however many and I would win. But like yeah. My parents wouldn't let me leave the GameCube on, so I had to unlock Mewtwo the hard way. How do you unlock Mewtwo? I don't remember. I had everybody. I just played the game so much, I unlocked everybody. I played all different kinds of stuff. It was fun. It was very, very fun. X amount of playtime? Okay, yeah. Then I definitely achieved that. You have to play continuous match. I probably just did that. And I remember the gachapon with the trophies. Remember when you could like spend your little coins on trophies? You guys remember that? They didn't do anything, but they were just cool to collect, and they had like lore about the characters and stuff in the description. And you could move them around, and sometimes I spent a little bit too much time looking up Princess Peach's skirt and Zelda's skirt. I would turn them upside down. I would zoom in. The trophies were very cool. Despite that, they also... Yeah, target attack was so fun and challenging. Why would you remove one of the best game features? Oh yeah, because it's Nintendo and they hate joy. Break the targets! Oh, wait, which one was that sandbag smash one? Where you hit the sandbag with a bat as hard as you could? I got really good at that too, just by doing it over and over again. Oh yeah. Yeah, they went quantity over quality, unfortunately. Home Run Derby. I think that was Melee. Yeah, so it's in all of them then. Melee, Brawl, and the new one. But yeah, I think, you know, honestly, it's like, I love that they put a lot of characters in, But the adventure in Melee, where each character had like their own story, was so cool. And the target game was cool too. Trying to do it in like a certain amount of time was very cool. And, you know, it really, like, now that I'm looking back on it, I realize why they made you do that. It was so you could learn how to properly use your character and, like, kind of push them to the limits of what they could do. Because some of those targets, like, were very, very precise. And so you really had to push them and know, like, how to handle them and how to control them. I thought they weren't making another Super Smash Bros. I thought they said this was the last one, and that's why they put so many characters in it. The whole adventure mode in Melee was so cool to me back in the day. Me too. I remember being like, whoa. Do you remember you could take pictures like mid battle? I don't know. You can probably still do that. That's probably not like a cool thing or anything. But back in the day, I mean, I loved taking pictures mid battle. Sakurai won't be involved going forward is all I think. Well, the game's cooked. Game's fucking cooked. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Don't break what isn't fixed. Don't fix what isn't broken. Whatever they say. Whatever they say, don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help. You know? You know? Appalala, thank you for the follow. Besides, even if they did make another Smash Bros, how could they possibly top the cast they have now? True. True. They could just maybe make the game better and not have as many characters. You know? I do know. I know everything. I'm the smartest VTuber in the world. Sakurai has literally said that it was practically a miracle that everyone was included in Ultimate. I agree. Like, that's a shit ton of characters, and I mean, maybe too many. I don't know. I'm not a fighting game person. I don't play fighting games or care about them. Melee is different. Melee is, or sorry, not Melee. Super Smash Bros is different. Super Smash Bros is Super Smash Bros. It's a fighting game, but it's also like not lumped in with the other fighting games. It's like in its own kind of category. I'm sure it was licensing hell too. Probably. We gotta play some fighting games. Dude, I'd be down, but you're gonna cook me. I'm so down to try, but you're gonna beat my ass. But I would be down. I would be down to try. I would do my best. But no promises. Maybe special rules? Like what? No punching me, okay? How about this? How about you can't attack? Do you think they should get rid of Twitter? I've seen some really messed up comments on Twitter that confirms it should be destroyed. Yeah, I think they should get rid of Twitter. Twitter is such a pain in my ass. Genuinely, Twitter is such a pain in my ass. Just nuke it. That's not how fighting games work, but I'm just saying so we can be on even battleground that I can attack and you can dodge and defend and counter, but I can attack. And then it'll be fair. Oh, and I can use items and you cannot. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Ain't no items in most fighting games. I'm talking about I'm talking about Super Smash Bros. Is that not what you're talking about? Are you talking about playing some fucking Mortal Kombat or some crazy shit? I have to learn that. I thought you were talking about Super Smash Bros. That's actually how I beat my cousin in Pokken Tournament when we played once. I basically know nothing. Wasn't that game like a Pokemon fighting game? I'm not trying to get comboed into the air and can't even land a punch. That's why I don't play fighting games. Yeah, fighting gamers on another level of gaming. Like, genuinely, they're insane. They are sweats. They are sweats. They are sweats. No hate. It's fine to be sweaty about something. I'm just saying. Fighting game, it's insane. They're crazy. They're crazy in a good way. No hate. But yeah, they're insane. Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom? Bro, I never played those before. I can't do combos, that's why I play grapplers. I can't do combos, and that's why I play Super Smash Bros. I don't think there's any combos in that game. It's all just moves. They melt their controller from the amount of air combos they got. True. True. Mash button technique supreme. Genuinely, I won sometimes by just mashing buttons. I love deleting my opponent's health bar with one special move. It's fun to play Zelda on Super Smash Bros. Because if you're playing against like Fox or Samus or anybody with like a projectile, you just spam B and it reflects their projectile back and it's hilarious. They get so mad. They get so mad. I can't remember what they call it. Oh fuck. There's a term for Zelda, and I can't remember what they call her. A control player or something like that. This is why I play mobile games. Too many sweats. That's why I play idle games. Too many sweats. That's why I play Bloons TD6. Too many sweats. And you know what? There's also sweats in Bloons TD6. So you can never get away from them. So what you're saying is I need to grab you? No! Don't touch me! I'm a lady, Cayman. Good lord. Holy moly. You can't just grab me. Yeah, so you can't grab or hit or use items. Only I can. Yeah, Cayman, leave the ladies alone. Hit him with a stick. He's a gator. What's that gonna do? I would have to hit him with something way bigger than a stick. When you're tossing fireballs and magic at me, all rules are off the table. Man, that's fair.